Have you ever wondered what makes the United States Navy the most powerful naval force the world has ever seen? Today, we're doing a deep dive into exactly that. We'll explore how the Navy commands the seas, projects American power anywhere on Earth, and maintains its dominance across every single ocean. Modern militaries are complex, with many different branches, but none have the sheer global reach of the U.S. Navy. Its core mission sounds simple, but it's incredibly important. Control the seas. Why does that matter so much? Because controlling the oceans means controlling global trade. And controlling global trade gives you massive influence over the entire world. The Navy's job is vast. It includes protecting vital shipping lanes, deterring potential enemies, projecting power, supporting allies, responding to crises, and even providing humanitarian aid. To do all of that, you need a force that can operate 24 hours a day in every ocean all year long. And the United States is the only country that maintains a Navy at that incredible scale. At the very heart of the Navy's power are its nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. These aren't just ships, they're floating air bases. Each one carries more than 60 aircraft, a crew of 5,000 sailors, and is powered by nuclear reactors that can run for over 20 years without ever needing to refuel. These supercarriers weigh around 100,000 tons. And a carrier never travels alone. It's the centerpiece of what's called a carrier strike group. This powerful formation includes destroyers, cruisers, submarines, and supply ships, and each one has a very specific job. The destroyers provide missile defense, anti-air protection, and anti-submarine capabilities. The cruisers offer long-range missile strike power and advanced radar coverage that can see for hundreds of miles. Lurking beneath the surface, submarines silently hunt for enemy vessels. And bringing it all together, support ships deliver fuel, food, ammunition, and spare parts. Together, these ships form a mobile, self-sustaining military base that can defend itself, launch aircraft, strike targets deep inland, and remain at sea for months at a time. The destroyers and cruisers in these groups are some of the most advanced warships ever built. The Arleigh-Burke-class destroyer is the true workhorse of the Navy. It's armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles for land attack, anti-air missiles, anti-ship weapons, torpedoes, and equipped with advanced radars and electronic warfare systems. The heart of these ships is the Aegis Combat System. This is a powerful computer and radar suite that can track and engage dozens of targets at once, from stealth aircraft to ballistic missiles. The Aegis system allows the Navy to shoot down incoming threats and effectively command large fleets, making these ships dominant players in modern warfare. But the Navy's most secretive and perhaps most feared weapons operate deep under the water. It's nuclear submarines. The U.S. has three main types. First, attack submarines, which hunt enemy ships and submarines, gather intelligence, and can launch cruise missiles from beneath the waves. They are engineered to be nearly silent and are extremely difficult to detect. Next are the ballistic missile submarines. These carry nuclear missiles and form the most survivable part of America. It's the nuclear deterrent. They hide in the vastness of the ocean, constantly moving, always ready, and almost impossible to find. Finally, there are the guided missile submarines. These were converted from older ballistic missile subs and can carry more than 150 Tomahawk missiles, allowing them to devastate enemy infrastructure in a single, massive strike. Submarines give the Navy a truly global reach and the ability to operate unseen where satellites and aircraft cannot go. Naval aviation is another pillar of the Navy's dominance. From the versatile FA-18 Super Hornet to the electronic warfare specialists, the EA-18G Growler, and the advanced F-35C stealth fighter, naval aircraft provide air superiority, long-range strike capability, surveillance, and anti-ship operations. A key asset is the E-2D Hawkeye. This is the fleet's eye in the sky, an airborne radar platform that can spot threats from hundreds of miles away. With these aircraft, the Navy can control the skies around its carriers, attack ground targets, neutralize enemy fleets, and defend its allies from the air. Another crucial component of naval power is the ability to deploy the U.S. Marines. This is where amphibious assault ships come in. These vessels are sometimes called mini-carriers because they carry helicopters, tiltrotor aircraft like the V-22 Osprey, F-35B, short takeoff jets, landing craft, and hundreds of Marines ready for deployment. These ships allow the Navy to conduct beach landings, execute raids, lead humanitarian missions, and mount rapid crisis responses anywhere in the world. This synergy between the Navy and the Marine Corps means they can seize territory, evacuate civilians, or respond to natural disasters with very little warning. But one of the Navy's biggest advantages is something most people never even think about: logistics. The Navy can stay deployed for months on end because of the Military Sealift Command, which operates a huge fleet of tankers, cargo ships, and supply vessels. These ships refuel and resupply entire fleets while they are still at sea, a process known as underway Most other navies have to return to port to restock. The U.S. Navy, however, can remain on station indefinitely. This gives it unmatched global endurance and a constant presence around the world. The Navy also benefits from a massive network of global bases and strong alliances. U.S. ships operate from ports in Japan, Italy, Spain, Bahrain and Guam, the United Kingdom, and many other strategic locations. When you combine this with powerful alliances like NATO, AUKUS, and the Quad, the Navy can coordinate with allied fleets and respond to crises anywhere on the planet faster than any other single force. Technology and training also play a massive role. The Navy invests billions of dollars into cutting-edge research, developing things like lasers, railguns, hypersonic missiles, next-generation stealth technology, unmanned ships and drones, advanced radar, and cyber warfare capabilities. At the same time, its sailors undergo some of the most extensive training in the world, covering navigation, engineering, aviation, and complex combat systems. A highly trained crew is essential for keeping these sophisticated ships running in dangerous environments and ensuring the Navy can operate effectively across all domains on the surface, in the air, underwater, and in cyberspace. All of this incredible power was built over decades of real-world experience, from the epic naval battles of World War II to the tense standoffs of the Cold War and modern conflicts in the Middle East and beyond. Every conflict has taught the Navy new lessons and pushed it to evolve and adapt. Over time, it grew into the massive, flexible, and technologically advanced force it is today, capable of handling any threat. So, when you ask why the U.S. Navy is so powerful, the answer is a combination of many factors. Its unmatched fleet of aircraft carriers, its advanced destroyers and cruisers, its stealthy and deadly submarines, its powerful naval aviation wing, its amphibious capability with the Marines, its global network of bases and strong alliances, its massive logistics operation, its cutting-edge technology, and, most importantly, some of the best-trained sailors in the world. The United States Navy can project power anywhere, anytime, in every ocean on Earth. It's not just a military branch, it's a cornerstone of global security and stability. And that is why it remains the most powerful Navy in history. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more breakdowns like this one.